Welcome back to the channel. Today we are making a zipper pouch with an elastic bookmark. Let's get started. For this project you will need 2 pieces of fusible fleece which measures 3.5 by 7.5 inches. Then you need your outer fabric which measures 4 inches by 8 inches. Then your lining which also measures the same as the main fabric, that's 4 inches by 8 inches. Then your pull tab which measures 2 inches by 4 inches. Then you need an elastic which measures 13 inches by ½ inch. A matching thread, your zipper foot, then your zipper. The measurements for the zipper is 8 inches. Let's get right into it. I'm going ahead to mark the wrong side of the fabric. I don't get it confused with the right side. Now you need to fuse your fusible fleece onto the main fabric. So make sure you place the rough part of the fleece onto your main fabric. Then go ahead and iron it to stick it together or to fuse it to the fabric. Then fold your pull tab, fold it ½ inch from the top, ½ inch from the down, then fold it again equally like so and iron it. Now that everything have been ironed and then ready to be assembled, let's go ahead and then put everything together. So first, take one of your outer fabric, that's the main fabric, and place it wrong side down like so. Then place your zipper on top of the main fabric, making sure that it is matching nicely with the edge of the main fabric, with the front of the zip facing the right side of the fabric, just like so. Now, place your lining on top of the zipper, also making sure that your lining edges are matching nicely with the main fabric, with right side facing the right side of the fabric, that's right side to right side, and pin. Make sure the main lining, the zipper and the lining are all matching nicely. Then go ahead and sew it like so. Before sewing that, let me go ahead and sew the pull tab because I'll be changing the foot of the machine to place on the zipper foot. So sew the pull tab using 1/8 of an inch on both sides of the pull tab. Sew using 1/4 of an inch. After sewing, this is what you have. Put the lining and the main fabric to one side, then the zipper to the outer side, then top stitch. Make sure everything is lining up nicely, just like so. So this is what you have after top stitching. Now go ahead and place the other side of the fabric, that's you place it under like so. This is what you want to create. So you first place the main fabric wrong side down, then you place the zipper, making sure that everything is matching nicely with the fabric you've sewn. Then place your lining on top of it, making sure that everything is lining up. Then pin and sew using 1/4 of an inch seam allowance, just like you did for the other part. Then top stitch, that's you're just repeating the same process you did for the other side of the fabric. You put everything to one side, then top stitch it to get a nice seam on top of it. Use 1/8 of an inch seam allowance to top stitch. Line up everything nicely, then trim any excess that is peeking out. Now take your pull tab and divide it equally into 2 and cut like so. Fold 1/2 of it and place it on top of the zip like so and tack it with your sewing machine. Do the same for the other side of your pouch. So this is what you have after tacking it. Now go ahead and place your elastic on top of the pull tab like so, and sew it in place. Make sure that the elastic is straight and it has not twisted anywhere. So place it and tack it like so. Now make sure that your zipper is open halfway, then pin your elastic out of the way. Now place your main fabric right side to right side and pin together like so. Then take your lining piece, also right side to right side. But for the lining, you are not going to sew all the way. You leave a space in between where you used to turn your fabric inside out. So you have to leave about 2 inches space in the middle of the lining before you go ahead and sew your lining pieces together. Now use the seam on the main fabric and the lining as your midpoint and place it on the zipper at the edge, just like so. Then pin and go ahead and sew using 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. Be sure that everything is matching nicely before you go ahead and sew it. Repeat the same process at the other side of the pouch. I'm using 1/4 inch seam allowance to join the main fabric and the lining together. After sewing, go ahead and clip your corners so that it will reduce the bulk at the corners for a flat and nice corners. So this is what you have after sewing. Now we are going to use the hole we left on the lining to turn everything right side out. Thus you have to reach in, then through that hole, then through the zipper hole you left, pull everything out through the zipper and out of the hole in the lining, just like so. Now use something pointy but not sharp to push your edges out nicely. This is how your pouch should look like after turning everything right side. There's no raw edges anywhere, all right inside. You can use your sewing machine to top stitch the hole to close it, or you can also hand stitch the hole to close it. Thank you so much for watching. Was this video helpful? If it was, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Share with family and friends. And until next time, bye bye.